Mr. Cannabis.
Thrips are minute, elongate insects that are generally 1 to 1.5 millimeters long as adults. They have 2 pairs of long, narrow wings with fringes on the margins. Their color varies from translucent white to yellowish to dark brown or even black, although some species may be brightly colored. The larvae, also known as nymphs, are also long and thin, but do not have any wings. Thrips hatch from eggs and go through 2 actively feeding larval stages, as well as 2 non-feeding stages, called the prepupa and the pupa stages, even though thrips do not have true pupa stages before becoming adults. The females of most plant-feeding species lay their eggs on and into leaves, buds, and other locations where larvae feed. Thrips have several generations per year, up to 8 or more, depending on the species, location, host plant, and other factors such as temperature. Adult thrips overwinter in plant debris, bark, or other materials that they find safe. They become active in early spring and lay eggs in plant tissue. Thrips feed by puncturing the outer layer of the host tissue and sucking out the cell's contents. This results in a stippling, discolored flecking, or silveling of the leaf surface. But often the stippling is close together and in rows, forming lines of damage, as opposed to the spider mites stippling all over. Moderate to high thrip feeding can stunt a plant's growth and cause damaged leaves to become papery and distorted, and often drop prematurely. Infested terminals may discolor or become rolled. Petals may exhibit a color break, which is a pale or dark discoloration of petal tissue that was caused by thrips feeding before the buds opened. Generally, adult thrips aren't a severe threat to cannabis plants. However, if left unchecked, damage can stunt growth and create wounds for diseases or molds. High populations can of course lead to many getting stuck in the sticky buds as adults fly around the grow room. If thrips are suspected as a cause of plant damage, adults and larvae can be monitored by gently shaking foliage or flowers onto a light-covered sheet of paper or beading tray. One can look out for stains showing up on the surface of the leaves with a slight silvery sheen. Yellow sticky traps can be placed and watched daily. If the crop does have thrips, it's likely that some of them will get stuck in the traps.
However, blue cards are made specifically for thrips.
Thrips, like most pests, don't like moving air, so you can generally find them on the lower half of the plant, and they are visible to the human eye. Once again, another reason to have your plants dancing. Thrips species that feed on many different plant species often move into gardens and landscapes when the plants in weedy areas or grasslands become dry in spring or summer. Some natural enemies for
Lacewing and ladybug larvae, minute pirate bugs or Aureus, Zaworski, and Californicus.
pesticides that are effective against thrips include insecticidal soaps, horticulture oils, and neem oil.